Good day, my beautiful people. Episode 7. So, some things have changed. Not a whole heck of a lot. So basically for two and a bit months, I basically was just a farmhand. Our money has gone up substantially. I helped out a bunch of farmers, and they gave me a lot of useful tips. So our sorghum is ready to harvest, which is good because we're running super low on chicken feed. First things first, we gotta take this down to the shop. So we're gonna sell this. We also need a harvester. Now, I don't know if we're gonna lease one or if we're going to buy one right out. I would like to buy one so we have one, because we're gonna need it again in well, let's see, when are our soybeans ready to harvest? So our soybeans won't be ready till November. So we still have 3 months to go through before we can harvest the soybeans. So I don't know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get this on down to the shop. Or, excuse me, not the shop. I'm going to get this on down to the sell point. And then from there we'll just roll on down to the shop together. Alright. We are here. So let's get all this sold. Oh no! We have made a mess. Still taking it, but we have made a mess. It won't take pallets if they're all messed up. So that's 56,000. Well, I don't know why my trailer just decided to explode, but it did. So, that's fine. We'll just get it all situated. Boop. There we go. One more. And in. Alright, so. There we go. Here's another 5,000. So that puts us at 206.79.5. So, excuse me. So we're going to roll on down to the shop. Ooh, that was close. Because we need a harvester. Now, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to lease one or what the case may be. I'm just going to park the truck over here out the way. Should be good there. Gonna come on into the shop and see what the shop has to offer us. I don't think excuse me. I don't think we need anything substantial. The Dortzfar top liner here would be fine. Just scroll on down. These are way too excessive for what we need. 86. This isn't bad. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I got a tickle in my throat. So, 5,200, 8,600. Obviously, the Starliner here would be the best bet. But I don't want to have to be emptying things constantly. So let's go with the Massey Ferguson. 25 feet. That is a very big header. We're going to lease this bad boy. And then we're going to lease this bad boy. We're not going to do any changes because, well, it's not needed. 12,000. That was pricey. But here she is. Ooh, she's pretty. Oh, I'm running over the header. I'm running over the header. I don't want to run over. Stop running over the header. There we go. this is actually a very nice harvester. Oh yeah. She's nice looking. Ooh, the beacons work. Oh yeah, that's nice. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, because I don't have a header trailer, I'm going to maneuver this off camera, and we will be back once I get this and the TLX back down to the farm. Alright, we're back down at the farm. Got the harvester here, TLX is beside us, and we're going to start our first harvest. Oh yeah, this is nice. Oh, it's nice to see it go up. Now we have this field and our far field down there that also need to be harvested. So I'm hoping between the two fields we'll get enough. And then what I'm thinking I'm going to do is just stop this quickly. Come in here. We can plant next month wheat. So what I'm thinking is basically these two fields I'm going to flip. So I'm going to do sorghum in this one, and I'm going to do wheat in the, I'm going to harvest the sorghum, sorry. And I'm going to do wheat in these two fields next month. So that way we should have more than enough chicken feed that we're good to go. At least that is the goal. And I was talking to the shopkeep and one of the local farmers, and they were actually telling me that at some point in time, as far as you could see up to the mountain range, basically, was all of my uncle's. He owned it all. And at some point in time, the land was divided and rezoned, so we lost half of it, if not a little bit more. So I would like to get it all back. I think that is my goal, is I want to own it all. Because they were all saying that it just used to be rolling hills of olives. So I would like to get that back. I feel like we have a good gist of it. Also, we have, while I was doing the contracts, they're probably still there. I'll roll into the map, or we have, I don't even know how many baling contracts, and I did a bunch of them, and I still have a bunch of them. So what I was doing is I would take like a contract like this, I would rent all the equipment, and then I would take it to another field, and I would do the contract on that field without leasing the equipment. So I got the max money, and I was just using the equipment that I had leased. So I did a bunch of that, and before I turned in all the bales, which, trust me, if I could go a year or two without seeing bales, or having to do bales, I would be very happy. There was a lot of bales. Just missed this little section. We'll just back up and get it. I would pick up all the remaining grass for what I didn't need, and I'd bring it on down to the farm, which was a lot of trips with our tiny little loading wagon, let me tell you. Ooh boy. But needless to say, between all the contracts and everything, we have approximately a little over 250,000 liters of silage. There was a lot. It was a lot of work. There was quite a few hours involved of just doing baling. Oh, it was brutal. It was brutal. But it helped, so we're good to go. That's on the side note. So, what I think that's going to happen is I would like to sell the silage. It's not a great price, but it's not a horrible price. I believe it's at like $4.70, which is okay. It's not a big deal to me. Would like to get a truck and a trailer and start selling it. That would be a good idea to me, because I want to do a few upgrades to the farm. We need a garage because things need to start getting repaired soon. We need to wash the TLX because it looks like it hasn't been washed in 20 years. It's gross looking. And all that mud, I'm sure, isn't going to help the paint job. So we're going to get that done. And I'm not quite sure where I want to put all of this stuff that we need. So we will have to wait and see on that one. Maybe I'll put up like a garage or something up by the house. I feel like that would just make logical sense, really. So what we're going to do is I'm going to time-lapse the harvest to get it done and out the way and over with. And when it's done, we will do some expansions to the farm. Obviously, if money allows. So I will catch you guys in a few. Alrighty, fields are harvested. I actually really like this harvester. This is a good little harvester. I think when the time comes, we're actually going to buy this. We're going to save up some money. I really enjoyed this harvester. It did the job really well. And the 8,600 liter tank was super convenient for us. I don't think we need anything much bigger right now. Maybe later on down the road as the farm expands, but so what we're going to do is we're just going to return this right to the shop. Just looking in here, nothing too fancy. Alright, so in total, that gave us 25,000 liters of sorghum, probably a little closer to 36,000, because I did top up both of the chicken coops. So, we're good on that front. Whew. So, what we're going to do is we're going to come into the build menu. We need a garage. We need some place that we can repair our equipment. So we have pressure washer, which is definitely something we're going to need. So there are the workshops here for, 20,000. That is huge. Okay, not quite what I want. Well, we could stick it back in here. I don't really know. This is a little excessive for what we have. What if we tucked it back in here? I'm alright with that. We can put it like right here next to the road. Right in here. I think this is alright. Or do we want it more over here? Well, no, it's going to take up the grass. Then again, to be honest, they can maneuver the grass field. It's not a big deal. Could put it like right in here. Right on the corner. I don't mind this. Yeah, I think this is alright. Just want it to be as straight as possible. Right, I'll just tuck it back just a bit. Right there. Alright, we have our garage. Now I'm just going to do a little landscaping. Painting. Just to clean this up just a wee bit. All right. Almost like it was made to measure. Now the one thing we do need, because the TLX really needs it, is need to buy a pressure washer. You know what, we can maybe right there. No, kind of like better over here. Just tuck it in right about there. Sweet. We have a garage and now a place to wash our equipment. Yeah, I think that looks good. Kind of fits in with the yard right there. I like it. And we have 2 extra storage bays if we need them. Alright, so the last thing I want to get done is I want to sell our silage. What do we got? 256,783 liters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run on down to the shop and I'm going to see what the shopkeep has for us. So I will be right back. Alrighty. Locked and loaded. So the shopkeep didn't actually have much. So what he did is he lent me his trailer and his truck. I told him I would return it. I only needed it for like an hour. He said it wasn't a big deal. So we have the unrealistic capacity on this trailer because we wanted to do a one-stop shop. I didn't want to have to truck this back and forth. A little unrealistic, I know, but yeah, well, it's a lot of time to run this back and forth with our 19,000 liter trailer. We'd be doing this for a whole episode. So, we're going to run this on down to the shop over here. It's going to be awkward to try to get this in here, and I don't know if that roof height is high enough for even us to tip this whole trailer. I don't feel like it is, but, yeah, well, we'll have to see. Turn her wide, take out the bushes. Alright. We're going to roll on back in here. Now I got to, excuse me, I got to back in here. So this is going to be interesting. Oh, actually, there's a lot more room here than what I thought. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to hit the roof. But that's okay. Let's not hit the car, though. Here we go. And we'll start selling. So the price for silage right now, as it stands, I believe is $4.70. Is it up? I believe it's up. Oh, $4.69. So the money is going up. To be honest, I only expect like 30, maybe 40,000 at max. Now that I'm looking at that number rise rapidly, I think I might have been mistaken. Oh, I'm definitely mistaken. I'll take it, though. We need the money. Also, I need to state that this wasn't just from doing contracts. I also did mow the field once and got like 60, I think it was like 67,000 or just under 67,000 liters off our field. So yeah, this wasn't just from doing baling contracts. 117,000. Holy crud. Well. Okay, then. That is, interesting. It's not what I expected. Ooh, don't hit the sign. Sorry, shrubs. Wow. That was productive. Alright. So what I think is going to happen is I'm going to play through the next month or so. I'm just going to do a bunch more contracts. Kind of hoping there's something other than baling. Just check that super quick. There's a lot of baling contracts. A couple cultivating. Nothing crazy. But yeah. Alright. Well, that's interesting. But alright, we're going to get this back to the yard, and I will drive this on down to the shop and return it here in a few minutes. But the last thing I want to do, super quick, just park it up here, is we're going to wash the TLX, because Lord knows this thing is filthy. So park her up. Let's give her a good wash. Oh yeah, she's well overdue. It's been almost a year since we washed it, and it shows. She's dirty. Get the little mud flaps back here. It's funny how the truck is completely filthy, but that tailpipe, spotless. Shines like the day it bought her. We'll just run around really quick, spray off the other side, and we are good. Alright. There we go. It's like she's brand new. Beautiful. Sweet. Alright, look at that. Absolutely stunning. Professional car washing job right there. But alrighty, folks, I'm going to let it be. I hope y'all enjoyed. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Y'all take care.